Happy New Year, my dear listener, and welcome to Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. We are in 2023 and it's going to be an amazing year for you. May all your heart desires, the good ones, come to pass. And may you wax stronger this year. May your health be made perfect by God. I wish you the very best for this year, 2023. I'm so happy to be back doing what I love to do, which is teaching. I miss teaching. This past 3 weeks, I went on break. I missed talking to you. Did you miss me? Did you miss Dietitian Michelle? Did you miss Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle? I am back. I am so here for you now, and the program has started again. All right, so this year, Michelle is fully loaded. Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle is on a brand new level. I would advise you, don't miss an episode. You know why? Because every single episode will be linked. It's going to be a continuation of the previous one. So if you miss it at any point in time, you might get confused and wonder, oh, what is she talking about? If you don't want that to happen, then I advise you, try to follow me this time around. But if you miss an episode, maybe you got busy, you got carried away, you traveled, unavailable, no problem. You can always catch up on my YouTube channel, Dietitian Michelle. Welcome again to Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle 2023. Now I'm going to share with you the plan, the pattern for this year. I have a new calendar, I have a new plan, I have a new program I'm going to be sharing with you. Welcome again to the year 2023. Now this is the plan for the year. I will focus on just one aspect of nutrition. Yes, last year I talked about so many aspects. I talked about diabetes, I talked about obesity, I talked about nutrition in kidney conditions, I talked about hypertension, but this year I will focus on one, which is weight loss. So we're going to be talking about how to lose weight this year, 2023. I'm going to be talking about overweight, I'm going to talk about obesity, I'm going to talk about how you can achieve that. And I will tell you why I am picking weight loss as my first focus, because I will touch on every single angle, the ones you've heard, the ones you have not heard, the things that you've known, the things you need to learn, the things you need to unlearn whenever weight loss is mentioned. So why am I choosing weight loss first? I'll give you my reasons. Number one is that being overweight, being obese is a risk factor to developing many disease conditions. Now, obesity or just overweight is a risk factor for development of diabetes, for heart conditions like stroke, like heart attack. Is also a risk factor for cancer. In fact, bone dislocations, bone disorders, and even gastrointestinal problems. So there are many factors, there are many diseases that can happen when one is overweight or obese. So it's really important to tackle it first, because when we handle that, when you learn how to lose weight and lose weight, you have reduced your chances, you have reduced your risk of developing these diet-related diseases. So that is one reason why I am focusing on weight loss this year. Number two is that weight loss has become a very lucrative business. So everybody, in fact, every Tom, Dick and Harry, professionals, quacks are now in the business of helping people lose weight. And you can tell what happens when people who are not experts, when people who are not professionals get into business. It can result in harm. There are people who have been advised to do things that are harmful. There are people who have been told to take pills. There are people who have been told to do all sorts of things, and in the end, they may and may not lose weight, and then they also lose their health. Some people even die. Yes, some people die after taking some concoctions to lose weight, magical pills, magical teas, or some form of things that you can do, and you're going to lose weight. Just wake up in the morning and you're now slim fit, and it has resulted in damage. I want to help to correct that. I want to teach people how to lose weight the healthy way. I want to teach people that it's actually easy to lose weight. It's just like When they say 1 + 1 = 2 for mathematicians, for dietitians, losing weight is actually easy. We understand the basics. We understand the relationship between food and health, between food and exercise and physical activity, and we'll be able to guide you right. And my third reason for picking weight loss first in the year 2023 is because I am not just a food expert, but I have walked the talk. Now, I have lost weight personally 5 times. Yes. What does that tell you? I equally struggle with fat gene. I have fat parents. My dad is fat, my mom is fat, my grandparents were obese. In fact, my grandmother died morbidly obese. So I can share with your struggles if you're overweight. I can share with your struggles if you also have fat genes. I can tell you what I have been through. I can tell you my challenges, and I can also tell you how to overcome them. So I want to show you how you can lose weight. I want you to know that it's actually easy when you follow an expert. And I have just 3 formulas. Just 3 things that when you abide by, you will see results, you will lose weight. And do you know what some of my clients say? They say, Michelle makes losing weight fun. I make it easy. You can check that on my Google review, Dietitian Michelle. You will see what they are saying. And if you want to catch up, if you want to see my past, if you want to see when I was fat, check my Instagram, Dietitian Michelle. You're going to see my pictures when I used to be fat and then when I have lost weight. So you understand that, yes, I really truly understand weight loss. I'll be here to help you. All right, so here is the plan and pattern for the year 2023. I'm going to talk about weight loss briefly. Then I'm going to talk about weight loss diet. I'm going to talk about foods that can help you to lose weight. Then I'm also going to talk about supplements and teas, because supplements can now be confusing for some people. They are wondering, is supplement meant to be taken to lose weight, or are you supposed to take supplements to be healthy? So I'm going to clarify that. I'm going to talk about supplements. I'm going to talk about teas in the program. Then I will take your questions, very few questions. And for those who will not be able to ask their questions, you can always ask on my YouTube channel, Dietitian Michelle. I'll be able to answer your questions. And then after the question and answers will be announcements. Now, let me say the pattern again. First, I'll talk about weight loss. I'll talk about nutrition and weight loss. Then I'll talk about food. Now, remember that this is not cast on stone. It can change. Why? Because change is inevitable. Something else can come up. The pattern can change, but this is just to guide you to know what to expect this year's Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. So I'll talk about weight loss first. Then I'll talk about foods that can help you lose weight. Then I'll talk about supplements or teas. Take your questions, announcements, and the episode ends. I hope you like this pattern. I'm waiting to hear from you. Then I have something I'm going to tell you. During the Christmas holiday, too many chicken, chin, I gained weight. Yes, I am not hiding it from anybody. I have fat gene that I struggle with. So when I say food, I like food. I like to eat food, just that we know how to do it. I am a dietitian. I know the calories in food. I know how to modify it. I know how to lose weight. So yes, I have lost 30 kg, but during this Christmas period, I gained 3 kg and I am back to the weight loss journey. Would you like to join me? I would love it if you follow me and learn how to lose weight. So I'm about to start another fresh weight loss, trying to lose just this 3 kg. And I'm going to be sharing my experiences on Instagram and on Facebook, my struggles, how it's going. It's fun. I mean, it's really fun, especially when an expert is guiding you. So I'm going to be sharing with you my weight loss journey, this remaining 3 kg. All right, so now I want you to tell me, if you're diabetic, how did this Christmas holiday affect your health? Did your sugar level go up? If you're hypertensive, did your blood pressure go up? And yes, if you also have fat gene, did you gain weight during this Christmas holiday? Let's talk about it. Now I'm going to open the phone line. Share with me. Today is just basically introduction, questions and answers. Let me know what happened to you during this Christmas break. Were you in control of your diet? Were you not? What happened? How did it affect your health? Share. Talk with Dietitian Michelle. The numbers you can call: 0905 566 6699. 0905 566 6699. The second phone line JFM number you can call is 0812 187 7777. Yes, the phone lines are open. You can call, join the discussion. Tell me, how did your Christmas go? What did you eat? What did you not eat? Were you in control or not? You can call 0812 187 7777. Yes. Good evening. Yes. Welcome to the show. My first caller for the year. Tell me your name, where you're calling from, and tell me how your Christmas went.
Okay, my name is
Kenneth.
Yes, I'm calling you from Oshe.
Oshe, okay.
Yes. Well, my Christmas went well.
Oh, good. I'm happy to know that.
Yes, I've had your conversation.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm diabetic.
Okay, so were you in control?
Yes.
Your sugar level didn't go so high.
No, it's around 6.5 to 6.8.
Okay, 6.5, 6.8.
Yes.
Okay, you did very well.
Yes, thank you very much. And I want to know what's the real cause of fatty liver and ways to do away with it.
Fatty liver.
Yes.
Okay, well, now you will have to see the doctor for that. And when you're talking about the nutrition or the diet, we can also plan a diet that works with your medication. But first thing first, we don't make diagnoses. Doctors do that. So if you have fatty liver or you know someone who has, the first point of call will be the doctors. Then on our own part now, dietitians, the nutrient we modify is fat. From the name fatty liver, it's obvious that we modify fat. So we reduce the fat intake in the diet. So there is a diet treatment for it that works with your medication. All right? So thank you, Kenneth. I'd like you to see your doctor if it's you, or if you're asking for someone, please advise that person to see the doctor. After that, see us, the dietitians, for the diet therapy, the diet treatment. All right, the earlier the better. Thank you for calling. Yes. All right. So Kenneth was in control. Say he's diabetic. So let me hear from another person. All right.
Hello?
Yes. Tell me your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mark.
Sorry, your name is what?
My name is Blessing.
Oh, Blessing. How are you? Happy New Year.
I'm fine.
All right. So Blessing, how did your Christmas go? Did you eat too much? Did you gain weight?
I was together with my mom.
Okay. So
and we had plenty meat.
you ate plenty meat like Dietitian Michelle.
Yes, ma'am.
So did you put on weight? Were you checking your weight?
It was good. Ma'am, I just got to breathe. I've been listening to the program, but I've never caught.
Oh, okay. So you've been enjoying Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Blessing. I'm glad you called. All right. So you ate plenty meat, but now it's time for you to shed some weight if you did add weight, and to start to exercise, cut down on your food intake, and eat healthy. Now, of course, from time to time, we are permitted as humans to indulge. This is just one time for us to be alive, all right? So if you have been eating plenty meat, I'd like you to do something now. Cut down, exercise, eat healthy, all right? Yes. All right. Thank you, Blessing. Let's take another call.
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Happy New Year.
Hello? Are you getting me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Tell me your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Samuel, calling from home.
All right, Samuel from Vom. So tell me, how did your Christmas holiday go? What did you eat? How did you eat? Did anything change?
My Christmas is so very nice to me, to my family, to everyone.
Wow, I'm happy.
I enjoyed.
You enjoyed what? Okay, I think we lost him. Yes, you can call back. Hello?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Tell me your name and where you're calling from, and share your Christmas experience.
Seriously, I enjoyed my Christmas. I'm calling from the group.
Okay. You enjoyed your Christmas?
Yes, and the New Year all together.
Okay, I'm happy you enjoyed your Christmas. So now, did you make a New Year resolution?
Very well, ma'am.
You made a New Year resolution, and is keeping fit part of it?
Keeping fit is part of it.
Wow.
And right now, the bread is going on my face all over.
Oh, it's like you are overweight.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to lose weight. You need to shed some weight now. Part of the things that you ate during Christmas, you have to start exercising, and then of course cut down your calories. We have enjoyed. It's allowed from time to time. Yes, we should do that. It's allowed, but then we shouldn't live that way. All right. So get back on track. Get your tracksuits. Start to exercise. Eat healthy. See a dietitian if you have to. Get a meal plan, a diet plan to start to eat healthy. This year has to be a healthy one for every one of us. All right?
Right, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
What I'm trying to say here is that if diabetes is a hereditary disease.
Diabetes, if it's hereditary.
Yes.
Oh yes, if diabetes runs in the family, then yes, there is increased chance of people in that same family to develop it, but it is not a must. There are people who can actually escape it when they change their lifestyle. When they know that they have a family history of something, they can suppress it. So you might not be able to change your gene, but you can influence your environment and prevent it from happening, so that even if it does happen, maybe the person is at 75 or 80, and that is when the person will be diagnosed. So you may have the genes, but you must not come down with diabetes. But when you have a family history of diabetes and you ignore it and eat anything, drink anything, live anyhow, then it can show up at any age. At 30, 35, 40, the person comes down with diabetes. So yes, it's a hereditary disease.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm still taking your questions. Yes, today is about youth. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, tell me your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Stella Stephen from John.
Okay, I'm listening. Did you enjoy your Christmas?
Yes, very, very well. But the problem is that I asked too much, so I gained much weight.
Okay, you've gained weight, right? So what do you want to do now? Do you want to continue eating the way you ate?
I want to reduce my weight.
You want to lose weight? Good. Very good. And yes, you can. All right. Keep listening to the program. That is what I'm going to focus on this year. I'm going to share all that I know about how to lose weight and advise you on what to do in order to lose weight. Okay?
All right.
Okay. So thank you for calling. All right. So many people have called to say that they ate plenty food, and yes, it's expected. Eating too much during the Christmas holiday and then putting on weight, but of course we don't expect you to continue eating that way. When it becomes a problem is if that is now your lifestyle. Yes, more calls. Hello, tell me your name, where you're calling from. All right, sorry, we lost that. So I was saying that you have eaten, you have enjoyed your Christmas break, no problem. It's allowed. Let's reboot. It's called rebooting. Hello?
Hello, Dietitian Michelle.
Yes. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, anytime I miss this program, I feel terrible.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. But you know,
I'm Godwin.
Okay,
My name is Godwin,
Mr.
calling you from
Godwin.
Rayfield.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Of course, as expected, enough meat, enough chin-chin. Like me, I love chin-chin a lot.
Okay.
I love eating cake. What I don't always get myself indulged too much is soda.
Okay. Well, that is even good for
but,
you.
I just wanted to ask this question. My dad, was diagnosed with, he became diabetic at the age of about 71.
Okay.
Does that put me at risk?
Yes, that means you have a family history of diabetes. And so your dad developing his at the age of 71, he did well. He did very well, and then suppressed the genes from expressing itself. So you can do the same. When you start to eat healthy, when you start to exercise, when you make vegetables essential part of your diet, then you can equally suppress your own genes, your own tendency of becoming diabetic. And then, of course, let's say that if your dad don't show up at 71, yours too might be showing up around that age. So I'll say that you have escaped. But if you don't, just know that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, if you don't change your lifestyle, it can now show up earlier than when it showed up in your dad. So it's something that you can suppress. Having a family history of a disease condition does not automatically mean you must have it. You will have to feed it. You have to give it the right environment for it to show up. So if you don't want it to show up, modify your lifestyle. All right, or it can even show up at a very, very late stage of your life. Yes, so it's doable. You can do it. Yes, all right. Thank you, Mr. Godwin. And don't forget, if you miss any episode, you can catch up on my YouTube channel, Dietitian Michelle. I'm going to be uploading it there. All right.
I will do that. I will do that.
All right. Thank you for calling. Okay, so
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Last call for the day. Yes. Hello. Okay, so I'll just wait for just one more call, and that will be it for today. Now, Mr. Godwin asked that his dad having diabetes at the age of 71, does it mean he has the gene? Yes, that means it runs in the family, but it does not mean that he must have it. He can suppress, just like Dietitian Michelle. I have fat gene. My parents are fat. My grandparents were fat, so it runs in the family. But I have been able to beat that fat gene 5 times. I have been able to beat it. Yes, I have been able to suppress it. I have been able to tame it. So it's the same for every diet-related disease. That it runs in the family does not necessarily mean it must happen. If you can modify your lifestyle, these are things that you can change. When you change that, when you do your best, then of course we don't expect that it will show up. But even if it does show up, you can still manage the situation. Just this last call, and that'll be it.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. Happy New Year. Your name, please?
My name is Dini from Okubaru.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I will sound weird. I want to gain weight.
Sorry, come again.
I want to gain weight.
Oh, you want to gain weight? No, there's nothing weird about that. I have a lot of weight gain clients, people that have worked with so that they will gain weight. So it's not something, it's not an unusual thing, all right? Right. Yes. So if you want to gain weight, dietitians can help you. We can work with you. We can recommend what we call energy dense foods. But then we have to carry out assessment to know if you're really underweight. We would have to know your body mass index. So it's something you need to find time and come to the nutrition clinic and see us so that we can work with you and guide you and help you. I've had a lot of weight gain clients. They have achieved results. It's almost like the opposite of what we teach our clients who want to lose weight. All right?
All right.
Okay, so please just find time. You're not sounding weird at all, okay? It's something that we can tackle with diet.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So thank you all for joining me on today's episode. This was basically an introduction to announce that Dietitian Michelle is back and to welcome you to the new year, and to also tell you that dietitians are available to help you eat right and regain your health. You can text, WhatsApp, or call these dietitians numbers 0904 675 8079 0904 675 8079. You can also call, text, or WhatsApp this number 0701 132 1700 0701 132 1700. Now, if you live in Jos and you would like to see us physically, you can visit our nutrition clinic, Citadel Nutrition Consult, located at Crispan Hotel, the one opposite Air Force Base off Jonajang Expressway. You find the clinic there. Dietitians are available, and remember to connect with me on my social media handles. On Facebook and Instagram, you'll find me as Dietitian Michelle. On Twitter is Dietitian Michi, and on LinkedIn, Michelle Umadi. On YouTube, where you can also find all my previous episodes on Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. You find me there as Dietitian Michelle. Thank you very much. I look forward to a healthy, pleasant, beautiful 2023. Have a pleasant evening.